Welcome to the channel. Look, now's the time that you have to start treating cryptocurrency like a regular investment, like the stock market, like real estate, any of these other forms of investments. You don't go into them thinking you're going to get rich overnight. Now, there is still that opportunity in crypto, and I think there will continue to be. You'll still have a chance to literally make life-changing gains. But as you can see right now, the market has been crazy. Anyone who thinks that this market has decoupled from the traditional market has been smoking too much of something. In today's video, I'm just going to touch on a couple of things. I'm going to tell you why. Yes, the thumbnail was not clickbait. I think $10,000 absolutely can happen. Now, I'll explain if I think it'll happen. But I'm going to give you an idea of what I think is going to happen moving forward in this market. And you're just going to have to brace yourself because we have tougher days ahead. The biggest factor about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, where this market can go, is the economy. Hopefully everyone knows that by now. And it is tied to the stock market. Stock market doesn't do good. Cryptocurrency doesn't do good. That may change one day, but as for now, that is just the case. So get that through your thick skull if you don't see it that way. But here's the biggest thing. The interest rate hikes, right? Well, obviously the Fed is trying to tame inflation. We're going to keep on seeing those. This week, right, we've got an announcement on what the basis points will be for the next hike. If the basis points remain about the same, well, we can expect basically the same thing. If they drop the basis points, right, maybe don't go as high as they have, we can probably expect some sort of a short-term rally. But that doesn't change the long-term outlook for Bitcoin. It does come down to the economy and how they get those things fixed, and it's not getting fixed anytime soon. So let's face it, this is a bear market. Got to start thinking about the long-term outlook on things. So here's what we got. I believe that we're going to see Bitcoin go into the 13,000s, probably high 13,000s. I believe that will roughly mark the bottom. And I always want to preface this. Those who do technical trading, continue to do so. I'm not necessarily talking to you because you're not trading off of long term anyway. And hopefully you have the skill set to navigate through that. So, but for you hodlers, right, are more long-term holders, I think it's going to be somewhere around 13,000, high 13,000. I think worst case scenario is that 10,000. I think we could get around 10,000. I don't really think it'll dip below that. So you have to put in another gear. And what is that gear? You have to think about, am I going to DCA? Which I think you should be doing anyway, right? Because at the end of the day, we don't know for sure. You should DCA and get ready for the long run. And here's the deal, the halving, right? When we see that, look at the charts, go back and look at the history. We continually see this thing turn around, get bullish, and I don't expect anything else. So what I would do is start looking at Bitcoin, look at Ethereum. Obviously, we had it go up because of the merge. Buy the rumors, sell the news. Look at ADA, look at the really strong coins, really hodl those, right? Because once we reach a certain point, it may drop off some, but hopefully if we feel like we're at the bottom, we don't see too much downside after acquiring those, but really just set it and forget it. And I think you might have to set it for a couple of years. Continue to educate yourself on other types of investments as well. If you have made money still to this point, you might need to look elsewhere to get better gains if you can, to then bring back the crypto when it's really time to take off. I advise you stay in the market overall. I think that's the best thing, but don't turn down other opportunities just waiting on Bitcoin. Also, look at some of these metaverses. The metaverse is not over. The metaverse is here to stay. Look at Bored Ape Yacht Club's Other Side metaverse. That is going to be crazy. So scoop up some of that land if you can. There's still opportunities. And just remember, this past time we saw the crypto punks. We literally saw some of those things go from 9,000 or less, right, in a short amount of time into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that's where we can use history. We've seen it happen before. I suspect it will happen again, but continue to educate yourself. Hopefully I've given you some good information. That's where I see it going. Pay attention to new projects, and remember, 80% of these projects, I know they always preach all this new stuff, life-changing technology, 80% will go to crap. It's just a fact. It always happens. But pay attention to the last ones that stuck around from the previous bear market, and know that if they continue to work as projects, they should come back, and we should be in good position. Anyway, just dropping in, I wanted to bring you a little bit of information on what I think is going to happen to the crypto market, and I do think we're going to see more doom and gloom before it settles out, and then we start to slowly, gradually pick back up to get ready for bull market territory again. That could be a couple of years. In the meantime, find ways to make money. Set yourself free financially. Be a slave to no one. Take care. Thank you for checking out the content. If you like the content I bought, subscribe. If not, hey, well, thanks for watching it. Take care.